All right, I mentioned the power of the internet.
Yeah.
And she's sitting over there with you see her with something in her hand taking notes. And she's looking for that one thing that's going to pop that will get 100,000 people to sign on to hear your music, to hear part of this interview, and to hear you say something about your friend Rob Pattinson. So you're not getting out of that chair until I get a Rob Pattinson story, and then we can relax. So when you were performing, for instance, together on the same stage, who was more nervous? Who thought there was more talent?
We didn't really talk about stuff like that.
What did you talk about?
Things.
That's not good enough.
People and stuff.
Are you trying to keep... he is everywhere you look. So are you trying to save his privacy?
No, I understand. My privacy. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. You know, like for me, he's a friend. You know, the same way with your friends. If somebody came up to you at a bar and said, "What's going on with that guy?" you would be like, "What? What do you mean? I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
You're protecting your friend.
No, I'm not even protecting. I'm protecting myself because he'd hunt me down. But I said nothing. Yeah.
Well, why can't you say something good?
Oh no, I'll say something nice.
I'm not looking for dirt. I'm looking
for
truth.
Okay. I'm not looking for a horrible story. There are none. He's a very loyal friend, and he's very supportive. He really loves my music, which is great, and he's really supportive, and he's a good guy, and I'm supportive of what he does as well. We meet up and have a beer and chill out when we see each other. So.
Rob became an actor after being a singer. Is that in your future as well?
No, you know what? I don't like people who cross over. I just think that you're either one or the other. You should just concentrate on what you're doing. And otherwise, it's a bit greedy, I think. You know, I just think there's millions and millions of people want to be actors, and there's millions of people want to be singers. So if you're a singer, you've got the opportunity to act, then you shouldn't. You should leave it for the actors who have worked far longer and harder than you ever have. Yeah. That makes sense.
You know who you are, is what I'm hearing from that statement.
Yeah. Well, it's not that I can't act, but I just don't want to. Really. Yeah. Cameras frighten me a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Let me look at my sheet before I let you get up. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I guess the last question is a simple one. Just two questions. One, when will we have an album from you?
Okay.
And number two, do you feel your life has changed, or the circumstances have changed?
Well, firstly with the album thing, I think I'm going to do some recording in October, and that's more just to kind of test the ground out and see what I want to do, because I'm just really aware I want my first album to be incredible. I want it to represent, whether it's commercial or not doesn't really matter to me. I want it to represent everything that I want, in terms of it and how it sounds and how it looks and stuff. So I think it's more important at the moment for me to tour and play and get a fan base that way than releasing something. I think in the 60s bands used to constantly tour, and that was the way they got fans, because that's the live performance is everything in the musical kind of thing. So maybe next summer, maybe in a year, maybe in 8 months, I'm not sure. But as for the change, what was the second question?
Do you feel your life has changed, or just the circumstances surround you?
I don't feel anything's changed for me really. I just feel very lucky that I'm touring and playing my music. I find everything quite funny.
Like the women throwing themselves at you?
Yeah, well, a little bit. Yeah, I do. It doesn't really seem like it's me. I look forward to getting on stage, but the bit after that, when I'm trying to leave a venue and people are coming up to me, it doesn't really feel like me. I don't really relax until I get home. So I don't feel anything's really changed. I'm just getting opportunities, really. Yeah.
You're smart. You got your head on your shoulders.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Bobby.